Hello guys, welcome back to StreamLabHQ. Today I'll be showing you how to set up the latest Diggz Xenon build on your Kodi app. This particular tutorial is going to work on your PCs, it's going to work on your Fire TV sticks, and it's going to also work on your TV boxes. So whatever device you're using, actually, it can also work there. The basic thing is that you just need to know how to install Kodi on your respective devices. So it's going to be a quick tutorial and it's going to be a step-by-step guide. So I'll advise you not to skip it so that you don't make any mistake in your own installation. Okay, with that being said, guys, the first thing you need to do after installing Kodi is to enable installation from unknown sources. We're going to do that by clicking on this gear icon. Okay, and then we'll go to systems here. Then on this page, you are going to scroll to add-ons. Then you're going to turn on this unknown sources here. They will warn you, but you have to grant the access by clicking yes. Okay, so after doing that, you go back a screen backwards. Okay, then on this page, you're going to click on File Manager, and this is it. Okay, and you will click on Add Source here. And you click on this none. Okay, let me sound this before you begin this tutorial. It's always advisable to use a VPN to make sure that your footprints are protected. Personally, I use IPVanish. I'm going to leave my affiliate link in the description. If you already have a VPN, it's perfect. But if you don't have, you can consider using my affiliate link. It's going to be a form of support to the channel, but you can still get it anyhow you want to get it. But IPVanish has been working well for me, and I won't lie, they are one of the best I've used so far. It's they also give you a massive discount if you are a first time user, like it's a 3% discount. So with that being said, with your VPN being turned on, okay, once you've gotten to this point, I want you to enter this address, and I want you to make sure you don't make any mistakes while entering yours. Okay, so the address is not the address is this. Okay, once you've entered that, you click OK. Okay, you can as well choose to rename this media source if you want to, but I would prefer to leave it like this. So after doing that, you click OK. Okay, you can see it's been added to our media source. So after doing that, you go back to the previous page again. Then on this page, you're going to click on add-ons. Okay, remember the first thing we did was to enable the unknown source. Then the second thing was to add the repository URL in our file manager. Then the third thing is to open these add-ons. I'm going to do 2 installations from here. The first is going to be from the zip file, and the second one will be from the repository. Okay, so make sure you just follow it this step-by-step way. So we begin with the installation from the zip file by clicking on it, and we select our media source name we saved it as, and you can remember it's a Diggz repo in my own case. Okay, then you click on this zip file and you allow it to install. It's going to be a quick one, so you can see it has been installed. So we continue with the second installation from the repository by clicking on it, and we have 2 repositories here, but we're going to choose this Diggz repository. Okay, good. When this page pops up, we're going to look for program add-ons. Good. You can see we have a lot of wizards here, but we are going to be installing the Chef Omega wizard. This is the main wizard for the Diggz Xenon. So I'm going to click on it. Okay, and you're going to click on install here. Okay, this additional add-ons will be installed. Okay, so it's going to download and install. So guys, if you have gotten to this point and you've not encountered any issue, it means the tutorial is working perfectly well for you, and I want you to show appreciation by hitting that subscribe button, please. it doesn't cost you much. It's actually it means a lot for me actually, and it encourages me to make my research and put up more videos for you guys. So that's the only thing I'm asking of you guys. Just hit that subscribe button. Is a big support for me already. Okay, and thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate. So I'm going to pause the tutorial till the installation is completed. Okay, so it's been installed, guys. Okay, when this pops up, you're going to click close. So we're going to, okay, there's no current view. Yes. So this is the build menu page for the Diggz Xenon. Okay, and we are going to be installing this all-in-one debris version. And remember, this particular version now works for people that has a real debris account. Okay, and if you don't have any debris account yet, if you get to this point, you can choose to install the free version. Okay, let's go with the free version so that you see how everything is. And I know most people are not using real debris account, so we're going to go with the Diggz Xenon free version. So if you have a real debris account, you can install the all-in-one debris version 3.1. So for us that, for the sake of this tutorial, I'll go with the free version. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. Click continue. So you can see the file is not much, it's just 176 megabytes file. So we're going to wait for it to finish downloading and installing. So I'm going to also pause this tutorial so it doesn't get too prolonged. Okay, so guys, the download is completed and we just have to give it some time to finish extracting. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video as well so that we don't take too much of your time. So guys, once I click on OK, the app will shut down immediately, and once I reopen it again, the newly installed Diggz Xenon build will start taking effect immediately, and I believe you would know how to use it from there. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for sticking till the very end of this video, and please, like I asked you earlier, please, the only support I'm asking from you guys is just to hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and I make videos only twice, 2 times a week, so I will not be boring you with so many notifications. Okay, so thank you so much. If you have done that again, I really appreciate it, and I will see you next weekend, guys. Have a wonderful week ahead. Bye bye.